Hello, this is Haskuu of Haskuu Gaming Inc. And I am here with some more of my Half-Life 1 series. So yeah, let's just jump right in. Load up this save here. I've had to do this video one or two other times, simply due to recording problems, that kind of thing. So I have had some issues with it before. That guy dies. Okay, so there's a big security turret right there. I can turn it off with this lever. Alright. Break apart some of these boxes, get some more ammo for my gun from that guy. It's probably possible to save him, but I also don't know quite how. Like, it seems like if you were to go down there really quickly, you might be able to actually get to him. But I didn't. So he did die. There's a bunch of ammo over here. And here's a good bit. I can bring this box from way back over when I had to use 2 steps and all that to get into that room over there. I can take it and use it to get on top of that platform where the security gun was, if the pulling mechanic would work right. It's nothing like the portal push mechanic. Push is similar, but there's no hold, and there's definitely no good pull. Pulling is just a really awkward thing. Push, was there even a push like mechanic in Portal? Like, I always just kinda, well, there were physics, so I guess, yeah. But I always just pick things up because it's easier that way. Okay, I gotta get on top of here. Get myself some life back. Okay, at 47. So yeah, I've also remembered something that I probably should have remembered when I was selecting the difficulty for this, which is that this game was made in 1998. Now, what's the significance of that when selecting the difficulty? 1998 was a time when hard difficulty meant that you would have difficulty completing the game. Which is probably why I've been having so much trouble. Now, I haven't had a ton of trouble so far that you've seen, but I have had some trouble in this upcoming piece. So yeah, I've had a little bit of problem with it in the past. Hopefully I'll be fine though. So yeah, I'm gonna keep moving up that staircase. So yeah, I just had to shoot down a bunch of those. Now I go up here, little loading screen. I know this area fairly well. There's a guard here.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do. Now that thing comes out of there. For some reason, my guard buddy.
See you later. Okay, I'll cover you.
Didn't come with me that time. That was weird. So this is where things start to get interesting. First off, that guy. Sometimes he doesn't die. Sometimes he does.
I'll bet that stings a bit.
Not much. Then there's these two. Not a pleasant way to go. Now I'm going to save right here for one reason and one reason only. First off, I'm also going to reload. And that is because this next section is, in a word, difficult, I think would be a good descriptor for it. Really? Yeah, I think you can see where I'm coming from here. Example. So respawning here. Make sure I reload.
Bad feeling about this.
Yeah, this has to be done strategically. So there's that. Now, over there's one. Over there is another one. Now, what I generally do, right? For some reason, that guy isn't coming with me now. In the past, he's always, come along. Okay, now he's dead. Really, he brought that on himself for not coming with me, though. I mean, where I am is really the safest place. So, they are all dead. I will now save again. I think you can see where this is going. I will now proceed to take that out. Okay, switch back to this, make sure it's reloaded. Switch back to this, reload it. Okay, next. That one is not normally right there. Normally, it is elsewhere. However, and it one-shot me. This is why I save all those times. So, come back here. Just drop that one. Okay, there's another one down. Which means I must have aggroed a different one than I normally do. No matter, really. Because there's a couple here. First things first, that one. Then, right around that corner there's another. Okay, take him out like that. Yeah, I've gone through this enough times to have actually memorized where all of the enemies are. Okay, I've also learned a thing or two about crouching and how important it is when you don't want to be detected. I've also figured out those are what those come out of. Those panels there. Yeah, no, they're not different just for show. Okay. However, health. No, I didn't. Oh, no, never mind. I thought this was a new room to me, but it's really just not. Just did a little area that I haven't really gone into before. Because there's nothing there. But there is, however, a guy who's crushed by a lamp. Probably the best way to go around here right now. So I'm going to reload. And actually, I'm going to wait till I finish reloading to save. So I'm going to reload again. And save again. Now. Okay, more health. So I'm doing okay on health right now. I'm not doing terribly. Now, there should be an autosave coming up here before too long. I believe that the game will save automatically right there. However, just in case it doesn't, save. Okay, now. Another moment when I really just need to be full on ammo. Yeah. You can see this section is kind of taking its toll on my ammo supply. I have 9 bullets in that. Many more in this though.
I just overheard the secure access. And they're coming to rescue us. Of course, I doubt it will live longer.
Okay, let's duck down.
Lead the way.
Actually, no. Stay down here.
Wait.
I'm almost full on health, which is good. Now, there's a turret here. There we go. Now, there's a few of those up there that I always need to watch out for. They're very annoying. That one, the first one managed to do a good 20 damage, which is never pleasant for anyone involved, except maybe that.